Alright guys, here we are back with the stack of Craigslist PCs. Like I showed you before, they're filthy and I still haven't done anything to them. Look at that. They're just really bad. I mean, that's just ugh. These two were actually running when I got there. The little mini HP wasn't running, but if you've seen that video, we got it running and it's running pretty good right now. This one right here is an old PC, and I think it's a Lenovo, just from like this button and stuff like that. But oh man, the button was all sticky. But I think it's a Lenovo. It's been sitting outside. Look, it's like rusty around the ports and stuff. I hope it's not dangerous plugging it in, but we're gonna try it. Let's bring it over to the table and open this case up and see what it looks like. Alright, we brought it over on the table. It's really disgusting. It's got, I don't know what was velcroed to it, but for some reason I really enjoy just taking a computer basically out of the scrap heap and plugging it in and seeing if it'll boot. Let's go ahead and open her up and see what's inside. It still has one screw in the case. Ugh. It's all stuck closed. Look at that. I actually don't know if it's safe to try to just plug this thing in and fire it up. It's got a stick of RAM in there, and the heat sink's actually secured. The hard drive is plugged in with this ribbon cable. It's actually a 400 gigabyte hard drive. Well, it's got RAM, it's got a hard drive, it's got a CPU, it's got a lot of dead bugs and dust in it, but I think we're gonna go ahead and try to plug it in and see what happens. I honestly don't know how somebody can let a computer get this dirty. I mean, that's crazy. Even if it's just some, you know, dingy office computer, you gotta clean these things every now and then. Alright, let's go ahead and plug in this VGA cord. I should just take this keyboard and mouse from over here. We will plug in a keyboard and mouse. Alright, I think I'm gonna set it up like this. That way you guys can see the screen. You can see the CPU fan. You can see me push the power button and all that stuff. The mouse over there. Here's the power plug. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of scared. Oh, look at that. We got a green light on the motherboard. See that? Alright, I'm gonna push the power button on the front. The CPU fan just spun up. We got a boot beep. The screen's not on. Dang it, the screen wasn't on. This thing totally booted just now. Welcome to Windows XP. Ah, that's so funny. I can't believe this thing is running. Just plug it in. The PSU's working. How many watts is this PSU? 270 watts on the PSU. That's kind of impressive. Let's get this front face off, and actually let's poke around in the operating system for a second. So I don't even know what CPU is in this thing, or we got no mouse. No mouse. You're going to have to power this thing down. I'm going to turn it back on. See if we can get this mouse to work. Kind of a cool Asus splash screen. That would be pretty cool if this isn't built by a OEM. If it's not built by an OEM, we might be able to overclock this motherboard. that splash screen was Asus, not HP or Lenovo or anything like that. USB composite device, new hardware found. But we're still not getting an USB optical mouse. It says, oh, there we go. All right, we got our mouse. We got an Athlon 64X2 4000 plus. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. And 384 megabytes of RAM. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to power it back on, off, and see if we can get into the BIOS. Man, these Athlon 64X2s, they're everywhere. Restart. This doesn't look like an OEM setup. I think it's a custom built situation, which means we probably have an Asus BIOS. Alright, what do we got here? Let's go to power, chip configuration. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's any kind of overclocking stuff in here, unfortunately. Jumper free configuration. AI overclocking. Look at that. Auto. Change. Manual overclocking. Look at this. CPU frequencies. Oh my gosh. Frequencies. I'm not too familiar. I'm not a very good overclocker and all that stuff. I don't know much about it. But right here, we got manual overclocking. No way, dude. We're going to be able to, look at this. We're going to be able to overclock the CPU. It goes all the way up to 3.0. We can try to overclock this fucker to 3.0. Awesome, dude. Wow, this might be like the most fun out of the whole stack of computers that I got. Well, that's rad. How exciting. Right on, guys. Well, stay tuned. We'll be making another video of this one real soon. Peace.